not in the bowl games. You're not going to be in the college football playoffs. What was the point? It's just really a Big Ten intramural scrimmages. If you want football, that's what you'll get. It'll be football, but it'll be meaningless football. But you'll have football. But I thought about that. You can start right before Thanksgiving. You can finish, I think, a 10-game schedule would take you 3 weeks into January. Students will be gone. You could have your bubble. No bye weeks, but you really gain nothing out of it.
Yeah, I'm all set.
This ticket takes, why not have a 4-16-team bubble? And those winners go to the Final Four.
See, now you're getting my dander up a little bit. Now, I would do that. You have four bubbles in 2 cities, maybe? Or, you do it NHL style. If you make the tournament as close to normal as possible and still give the little guys a chance, it gives the regular season more meaning.
So you're saying so basically instead of having the opening rounds, go to the 4 regional sites where you're going to crown the Final 4 winners and just play a 16-game tournament there. That could work. That could, you know what, Mike? There you go. See, I can change, and if I can change, you can change.
That's right. I'm in on that. I would do that. Back aboard.
Then the ticket takes here says, if NCAA tournament isn't 64 teams, I won't watch it. I like upsets. With 16 teams, there is really no upsets as they are all good. Sean from White Lake.
Sean, I'm not arguing with you. People say they want upsets. You only want upsets in the opening round. That's it. You don't want to see upsets. You don't want a national title game of a 15 seed versus a 14 seed. You're not watching it because you don't care. It's cool. It's chic to say, hey, I picked this team in my bracket. I got that 14 seed knocking off the 3. You don't want to see upsets happen beyond the first round.
Regarding your NBA in the bubble, Mike, I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, used to watch NBA playoffs like it was my life, and tried tuning into this year's playoffs, and the game just isn't the same. It sucks. These guys are soft as little babies.
Oh, okay. The thank you, cliche, 80s guy. What if Luka played in this era? I'm bored by it.
Hey, what's wrong with 80s guy?
Dude, I love the game then, and I love the game now. It's evolved, it's changed. I'm sorry that your hero, Bill Laimbeer, couldn't play in today's game, okay? I'm sorry that Robert Parrish and Laimbeer and Mahorn couldn't have a boxing match at the free throw line. I'm sorry that guys like Larry Bird aren't ejected into the 6th row, or Rodman couldn't throw Scotty in the crowd and then ask him, how are the kids? Like, God, seriously.
But I thought Luka was the next one.
Luka's a damn good player. I'm just making the point, you know what they didn't have in the 80s? They didn't have a 3-point shot. Nobody took it.
Correct.
It's a game of pace and space. It's a beautiful game right now.
Yeah, the
If
NBA
you want to go back to that, and you want Van Gundy holding onto someone's leg, and you want games 76-75, God bless. Pop in NBA Classic. I've moved on. I like the new game.
I don't think that I don't think the game is going to go back to where it was in 2019 as far as fan-wise. That's what I mean when I say, Mike, you're having adjustments because it's going to take some time for you to get used to the new way things are going to be. And when it's not that way, everybody resists.
Now I'm the duck as a virtual book flies in my head from Rico.
Mike, Tillman, I think probably looking at somewhere around pick 23 to the end of the first round, maybe early into the second round. We're not far off. No, we're not. Because I think he got information saying that he's going to get taken in the first round. Like state of the draft. Yeah. That's all right. What about Cassius?
He said I told you.
Well, you know, I was texting with Clear Harris Sr. after the game last night. Spanking.
Rico saw that steal while he was on the phone with Mr. Harris.
Cassius, I think probably the second round or so. The Lakers, I gotta look to see if the Lakers have a second pick. I could see them taking Cassius. Kind of Magic saying, okay, I'll come out here and go.
Jesus, I mean, second round. Okay, so I'm not that far off. I thought you were going to get all mad at me.
Why would I get mad at you?
Well,
That's stereotypical, and that's hurt. You hurt my
You're always so like, oh, you're negative.
You are negative.
No,
You are negative. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna throw looks at me.
I don't know. Yeah, they really did. Because you decided to play Ben Carter. 248-539-9797. Please, enough. 5 o'clock on the Ryan Clark stuff. Let's get a blitz in the mix next. And then Kenny Cobb is going to walk in your house and destroy your living room. And light your money on fire at 4:45. 97-1. Well, just a few more days. Can you picture it? Football will be back and you will be in heaven. You got to take that energy and get in on the action at the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit. You stop by anytime and place your bets at the live betting window or one of their easy-to-use self-service kiosks. It's simple. The BetMGM Sports Lounge welcomes fans back to the excitement of a full betting menu, and they're doing it 7 days a week. Whether you live and breathe sports, or you're just looking for a place to put away from your favorite team, the BetMGM Sports Lounge MGM Grand Detroit is ready to take your single game bets along with parlays, props, and more. There's no better place in Michigan to celebrate the return of major sports. Stop by the betting window or a self-service kiosk anytime to get a piece of action. Get ready to believe in your game again at the BetMGM Sports Lounge at MGM Grand Detroit. Must be 21 or older.
97.1 tickets. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center. Near the Brighton area, there's now an accident on US 23 southbound before 96 with the left lane closure. 75 northbound after 12 Mile, a disabled vehicle in the work zone is affecting the right side. There's a backup right around 8 Mile. And around the Lake Orion Oxford area, slowdowns continue through the work zone on the Pier Road northbound from Scripps Road up to Drainer. I'm Michelle Henry.
This is for the men who never settle, the ones who believe only quitters end their game in a tie. The type of guys who choose the bar with the biggest TVs and overcompensate for theirs at home. This is the lodge mentality. This is Twin Peaks.
September is National Bourbon Month. Celebrate with Twin Peaks all month long. We have plenty of unique offerings to satisfy every palate. Grab one straight over an always clear ice ball or mixed into an old fashioned. Cheers.
Is more always better? Sometimes you just don't know. Like when it comes to Michigan auto reform. If you have health insurance, including Medicare or Medicaid, you may not need more insurance. Ask an Allstate agent about your options and lower your costs, not your spendings. There's no better time to get a quote from Allstate. Visit allstate.com or call a local agent.
Feel it for yourself how the power has shifted at Ram Power Days. For great deals, visit your local Ram dealer or shop and buy online. Now, purchase and get 0% APR financing plus no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Deferred monthly payments offer not available in D.C. Only made in Pennsylvania residents who finance at 0% APR are eligible for deferred monthly payments. Financing and deferred monthly payments for well-qualified buyers through Chrysler Capital regardless of down payment. See dealer
times, you can be certain of this. The Salvation Army is serving those most in need with help and hope. Thanks to your donations, the Salvation Army is helping those affected by COVID-19, those who've lost wages. They have no home to retreat to, who need food, healthy utilities, and most of all, hope. To see how you can continue to make a difference, visit GiveWestwood.org. GiveWestwood.org.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up, there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. And agents that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gas. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part, Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a boomer vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, because shed happens.
This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-GROW-RATE.
The Detroit Tigers play the Milwaukee Brewers. Pre-game tonight at 7:15 on 97.1 The Ticket. All right, baby, tap the needle. We're ready. Give us an infusion of football here. Blitz. Well, that's what I want to get rid of this music. Why? What's wrong with this? I'm addicted to the early 90s NFL prime time. I don't know why. And then I hear the modern stuff. Just
He wants to go back to the days of Bruce Willis.
Okay, first of all, that's the Lord to you.
I'm sorry, I didn't say Joe Montana.
Piece of garbage. All right. David, what do you have?
Let's go through this list. The biggest boom or bust players for every NFL team for this season.
Finn Hawkinson.
Well, let's start with the Arizona Cardinals. Isaiah Clemens is the biggest bust or boom for them. Would you be correct?
Yeah, I think Isaiah Simmons' career, he'll either be one of the 5 most important defensive players in the sport, or he'll be out of the league in 3 years.
Yeah,
I think he's boom or bust.
Yeah, he is that type that we'll talk about. Either Arizona was the greatest team in picking him up, or he goes down in history as, I can't believe they wasted their pick on this guy.
And to be more specific, I think his career will be more further defined. Can he go to the slot and line up and cover people like George Kittle?
Yeah.
Like Travis Kelce. If he can't do that, he'll never justify where he got picked.
Yeah, you picked a tweener guy that high up. He didn't have a position. He was just a guy that made plays for Clemson. So that's where, is he a linebacker, defensive end, safety? What is he? Don't know.
But for this season, boomer bust, that seems tough for me in a rookie season.
I would say bust then, because he's got so many hats to wear. It's very difficult for a rookie to get good at one position. We're going to ask him to do like 17 different things. If you're forcing this year, I say bust.
So let's move over to the Baltimore Ravens wide receiver Marquise Brown. He was the number 1 wideout for them last year. Came into the season last year hurt, but is he boom or bust this year?
Boom. He was only 75, 80% healthy. His foot sapped all of his speed. He wasn't fully healed. I think he is going to be a Deshaun Jackson in his prime type player this year. A home run hitter.
Yeah, I like Hollywood. I'm going to do
The type of receiver MSU never gets.
Okay. I'm going to throw this easy one in here because he's already injured. Chicago Bears running back David Montgomery, boom or bust.
It pains me. I like the player, and I liked him a lot coming out of Iowa State. And yes, I would have been fine if the Lions took him, so I'm guilty. But I think he will be a bust because A, they don't have any quarterback play, and B, their offensive line blows. And C, his groin is in 17 pieces currently. I'll say bust.
I agree with everything. I don't know about his groin in 17 pieces, but no offensive line. They're going to run the ball, and everybody knows
They going to run the ball. He's breaking down. So he's already hurt. Bust. I can't say it's in 17 pieces, but you're out for a month with a groin injury. I don't know. Maybe it's in 2.
In too many pieces, not one. Let's move over to the Cleveland Browns. I think this is an easy one here. Baker Mayfield, quarterback, Cleveland Browns. Boom or bust?
Bust. Boom. I think he's going to have a bounce back here. I think they're going to run the ball a hell of a lot. He'll be dialed in. A lot more play action opportunities. I think he's going to have a big year.
They invested in the offensive line and the running game. Yeah, I do think this is going to be a boom. He doesn't have to do everything.
Let's move here to 2 players that are going into their 2nd season. Denver Broncos, Drew Lock, and Detroit Lions, T.J. Hawkinson. Boom or bust for either player?
I don't know what the hell to do with Hawkinson. I'm very afraid. Look, he had one really good game last year, and then for me, I could take a pass on it. If you're being hopeful, you'll say boom. If you're being realistic with the difficulty of playing that position and living up to where he was taken, he could be good and still be a bust in my world. So I'll say bust.
Yeah, Mike, if he played for the Carolina Panthers, I think we would say bust. But because he plays for the Lions, we see all the good little things that he did, and it's hope in there, and put little sprinkles on top, and it's going to be a boom. It's not. It's a bust. Drew Lock, on the other hand, I don't know about Drew Lock and the Broncos. I need a little bigger sample size. Can I take a pass and come back next season?
Oh, there's no passing. That's not how this game works. Passing.
So you're saying bust?
Man,
You know what? I'm gonna say bust because Denver's quarterback situation just hasn't been that great.
Thank you. Be a man.
Indianapolis Colts, running back, Jonathan Taylor. Boom or bust for this season?
Oh, damn. I'd like to pass.
You son of a...
I hate the player, but I love the situation. It's very tough for me.
Ass.
I don't like Wisconsin running backs, and I don't like running backs who fumble. He's both of those. But great offensive line, really good, efficient, short passing game. I'll say boom.
I'm gonna say bust just because I'm not a big fan of Wisconsin running backs. They just too many miles off the tires by the time they get to the NFL. And as Mike said, he follows it.
New England Patriots quarterback, Cam Newton. Boom or bust for this season?
I'm gonna say boom just so I can see Cam in more pregame outfits. So that boom. And I think that Belichick will make sure that they win this year. Period. He's gonna hold Pets hostage.
Did you take a look at the workout video? Boom.
You know what he played in practice, right? Kurt Franklin, Mike. He played Kurt Franklin.
He played Stomp?
He played Stomp.
Oh, you can't take my joy, devil. Let's go. Cam's playing the season shirtless. Let's do it.
New York Giants quarterback Daniel Jones. Boom or bust for this season?
Oh,
I'll leave this to
please.
Mike.
Oh, please. No, the Giants are going to kill my father. I'm going to say boom. Otherwise, I'm afraid I may lose Dad.
Oh, we gotta have
Boom,
Big G.
please.
We need Big G in our lives.
Please.
Let's move on to the Pittsburgh Steelers running back James Conner.
Wait, they picked the wrong player.
Ben Roethlisberger?
Yes.
Well, we already know he's a bust. James Conner.
I think they
boomer
could have picked
bust.
Juju Smith-Schuster boomer bust.
They could
That's
have.
a great
The
one.
entire team boomer
I was about to
bust.
say, how about the Steelers? Overrated or underrated? I'll go with the over for 300.
Connor, to me, is a bust because he just can't stay healthy. Really nice player, great story. I root for the kid. But, man, he's constantly banged up. I'm going to go bust there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bust too. It makes me feel like a bad person because of the story, but I think that he's run his course.
Oh, that's it. Rico said James Conner's a bust. He must love cancer. Like, that's how some of the idiot ticket texters will react.
And let's finish this off here with Rico's team, the 49ers. Their selection here, running back Raheem Mostert.
I will defer to Mr. Niners.
This could be a bust. This could be a bust. Simply because they've shown they can put anybody back there in the running back spot and get production out of them. So if you slip up, you're gone. And they'll find somebody off the scrap heap driving a ice cream truck. So I'm gonna go
Look,
Bucks.
I like Mostert quite a bit. He runs incredibly hard, and anytime he's gotten an opportunity, he has been productive. I'll say boom. I don't trust Tevin Coleman. I don't trust Jerick McKinnon. I mean, I think Mostert is arguably the most reliable back of those three. I'll say boom. Oh, you've heard about Northville Lumber and that damn song that just gets inside your head. What you don't know about Northville is they're old. They're really old, like 200 years old. You don't stay in business by accident for 200 years. They are way more than wood, though, people. They're Michigan's Trex decking leader for a reason. They got best prices,